talk science here for a second. This little guy is a color eraser, one that is made by Matrix. It is the SoColorCult Color Eraser. Comes in a little packet like this. This is how you can find it. For direct dyes, it tells you on the back here. It'll tell you, break it down from direct dyes, demi-permanents, and permanent colors, how long and how to mix this. We are doing a little demo here today. I have a swatch of a royal purple, the direct dyes, the semi version of SoColorCult Color. 1 packet of SoColorCult Color Eraser with 2 ounces of warm deionized water. And I was told we could also use distilled water, and that is what I could get my hands on, so that's what we got here. We have 2 ounces of it. It is heated up in the microwave. It's still actually pretty darn warm, and you use this for up to 5 to 30 minutes. Very important that when you are doing color removers or working with lightener, that you use glass or plastic and never use metal. Metal helps conduct heat. Look at this, we're getting sciencey here. Metal helps conduct heat, and that will speed up the processing time and can cause some serious damage as well as melting of the hair. So we have our glass bowl. Here goes our water. And that was 2 ounces measured out. We're gonna take our packet here. That was professional. And you use the whole packet to 2 ounces of water. Mix very carefully. You don't want it to splash on anything. This is a color remover, so be wary when you are mixing it around your clothes. Make sure you're wearing an apron, which I'm not. I'm wearing, this is a lab coat. We're getting sciencey. These are also my husband's safety glasses for work, but shh. So this is what we got. All mixed up. Now we are going to start dipping our swatch. I'm going to use my brush to really soak it in. And I'm not going to dunk the whole thing because I want us to be able to really have a good visual of what is happening here. Okay, so I dunked a good bit and then I pulled some of it out, and we're going to just let the ends hang out in there. And now we are going to wait. It hasn't even been a full minute, and look at the coloring that we're getting. A lot of that color is lifting out of that spot, so I'm super excited to see what's happening inside that bowl. We'll check back in about 10 minutes. So let's talk a little bit about what a direct dye is. Direct dyes are also known as semi-permanent hair color. And semi-permanent hair color actually lays on the cuticle of the hair instead of entering the cortex, which is why we see the pigments so bright, because they're laying on top. They're able to be the brightest that they can come. And honestly, who doesn't love a bright, vivid color? The only problem with those is because they're laying on top of the cortex and not penetrating inside, they are easily lost, which is why we need to keep refreshing those colors with products to keep up with their vividness as much as possible at home. Products such as the Keep Me Vivid line from Matrix Total Results. There are also some cool products out on the market that can help refresh tones at home depending on color. What I have on my hair right now is actually a semi-permanent or direct dye, as we're talking about, and it is one by Matrix SoColorCult. It is their Red Hot. I did a little bit of a teasy light all throughout my head before I cut it off. You guys noticed I cut my hair, and then I just put the semi-permanent SoColorCult Red Hot over top of my dry hair. No, this lip color is not the Red Hot. We can't talk about science without wearing a lab coat and safety glasses, right? All jokes aside, even though I'm messing around and I have what looks like a lab coat and some safety glasses on, what I do for a living is work with chemicals very closely every day that I'm in the shop. So it is good to have that extra protection. If you're clumsy, totally wear the eye protection. You don't want to go blind with chemicals. And on that note, if you get this in your eye, please rinse your eyes immediately. A little bit about this while we're waiting on our 10 minutes to go up. So along the lines of wearing eye protection, There is a lot of other safety measures you can take to protect yourself and your guests. To avoid skin contact at any cost with this product, it is a strong product, of course. It's going to be removing color from your hair, and it works very quickly. So avoid skin contact at all costs. Do not apply this on the scalp. It is an off-scalp application only. Do not use mixture with over 20 volume developer. So I'm glad that I just read that to you guys, because that brings up a point of, I mix this with for direct dye. For direct dye, you only mix it with deionized water or distilled water. Hair colors shades 7 to 9, you also mix with water. For shades 4 to 6, you mix with 20 volume Matrix cream developer. And then for permanent hair colors 1 to 4, you also mix with 20 volume Matrix cream developer. And again, this little chart on the back is very helpful. It breaks down the timing for you so that you know what to be watching for as it's processing on your guest hair. We need to trust the process and just trust that the product is going to work for us in the best way possible. A lot of times we get so scared as stylists. We see a color start to show up and we're like, oh my gosh, we gotta rinse this off now. We gotta get it out of their hair. And that's not always the case. Okay guys, so we have about a minute left here, and just checking in on this, you can see how amazing this is lifting here. Guys, I am not prepared to show this to you. Like, I've seen videos online, and you know, we all see something online, and whether it's amazing or not, we're like, oh, but that's online, you know, that's not really in real life. Look at this swatch. Holy bonkers! This was 10 minutes. 2 ounces of warm distilled water on top of SoColorCult's Royal Purple. Freaking bonkers, I know. If you guys have any questions about this stuff, please send it to me. I'd love to help you out with any information I can at all. Stylists, you can pick this product up to use in your salon as Salon Centric or Cosmo Prof. They both are carriers. Thanks guys, bye!